All right, let's go.
Hi everyone. Our topic was endangered species in Los Angeles County. I'm Gabby.
Hi everyone.
Henry.
Samantha. So let us introduce our project. The LA County region has an area of 2,058 square miles, and it's one of the most densely populated, highly urbanized, and biologically diverse counties in California. Natural open space systems provide biodiversity hotspots, and LA is one of the most abundant ones in California that nurture numerous plants and animal species. So this biodiversity hotspot provides a lot of benefits, including water purification, carbon storage, and of course genetic diversity, as well as wildlife habitat. Native plants generally support many more native wildlife than non-native plants. However, with climate change, drought, and the destruction of the environment, much of these native natural systems have been destroyed. So today, 1/3 of California's native species are rare, endangered, or threatened. And our project focuses on one endangered species within the LA County in each of the following categories, including amphibian, mammal, fish, insect, reptile, bird, and plant.
So for the method, as Samantha mentioned before, LA County is a biodiversity hotspot, so there are so many endangered species. In order to do better research, we narrowed it down into 20 species and divided them into 7 categories. So the first thing we did was, which is really important actually, is the correlation between the critical habitat and the land cover distribution. So the method we use is actually pretty straightforward. We use the NDVI, which shows the brightness or the photosynthetic activity of the LA County. And it actually, this index is based on the observations of the different surfaces reflect different lights. So the first thing we did after this is downloading the images from the USGS Global Visualization Viewer. Then we use the MV 5.2 instead of classic to open the image of February 2015 and February 2016 to see the change over a year. Next thing we did is doing a change detection in ArcGIS over 1 year to see like the difference. Then we use both of them as base maps with the vegetation, with the critical habitat overlay above it. At last, we can see how the vegetation distribution is correlated with habitat distribution by using this method.
So for results, we classified this is our NDVI map. You can go to the next slide. We classified the change detection into 2 categories: increased vegetation and decreased vegetation. And so we found that for the areas in blue, which is an increased vegetation, there was an approximate 22% increase. And for the decrease, which is in orange, you can see a 78% area decrease in vegetation overall. Or this is just lumping all together the changes 1 through 5. The histogram in the corner, you can see that there's an overwhelming decrease in greenness based on this change detection. So we saw a net decrease in vegetation overall. Next slide. We overlaid the species habitat with this change detection to see where the species habitat would increase in vegetation and decrease in vegetation. So this is for the Palos Verde blue line flag. You can see that there is a 2%, there's a 23.25, there was a 23.25% increase in vegetation in this habitat, and about a 76% decrease in the habitat, and that's for the Pacific pocket mouse. which shows a lot more decrease in their vegetation habitat.
Okay, so what does the result tell us? So basically it shows that over 1/3 of the vegetation has decreased for the past year, which is horrifying that a lot of habitats for the species that were mentioned, such as Pallas verdes, blue, and Pacific pocket mouse, are lost. As we know that how important the vegetations are for the wildlife, so the loss of them may cause the extinction as they have nowhere to live. Also, why should we need to know where to conserve? Well, if we know where to conserve, we will be able to do a productive jobs on the specific areas rather than focusing on a broader area. So and then that way we could save time and energy for other areas that need to be conserved. And how do we conserve the areas? So for conserving the areas, we could work closely with the groups like Natural Resources Conservation Service under USDA, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, or NGO like Los Angeles Conservation Group Corps. So these organizations have a lot of sources and insight about conserving the lands. So one of the easiest way we could do is not to disturb the area and try to keep human out of the area. So without the disturbance of the human, we sure will have the habitats back to they originally were. And these just a picture of the Pallas verdes, blue, and the Pacific. Yeah, they're endangered. They're cute, so. All right. Thank you.
Is there